Banner everything. Yeah. Banner everything. Yeah. Banner everything. Yeah. Banner everything. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't do it. It was a copyright infringement. I ain't do it. It was a copyright infringement. I ain't do it. It was a copyright infringement. The P. Diddy. I was doing that. That was hot. 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 We are all victims of this horrific crime. We are all victims of this horrific crime. We are all victims of this horrific crime.
What up, though? You already know how it goes. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. Hey, when I drop this video and y'all view it, go down there and check out the podcast link that we got on Anchor. Well, not we, I got it. But I would love to have some partners. Shout out to the brother Chasing Hunted, that's Greg. In my future videos, when he dropped our interview on the podcast, about 30, 40 minutes or whatever, it should have been longer. He should have asked more questions. So we going to definitely come with a part 2 for it. Definitely with a part 2 for it. I want to see the young brother blow. Shout out to you, man. Make sure y'all follow them links, man. This is a video for everybody who, hey, man, you and the brother need to chill out and stuff like that. Hey, look, all publicity is good publicity to me. I really don't even care, man. You feel me? I don't care. My heart not attached to the situation no longer. I'm seeing clear. I'm fresh out of jail. I'm detoxed from all the BS. I ain't drinking like I was. I'm just getting everything back in order. I ain't self-medicating off women and booze no more. I mean, every night, something, man. Or every other day, different women and stuff like that, man. I'm trying to continue to live. I'm trying to do something bigger and better, man. So you got to focus up on things, man. You got to focus up on things. But I'm still have fun. Don't get it twisted. You ever go out with me? You want to come out with me? We do something, go to an event. We going to have some fun. We going to see some ladies, but I'm not depending on it every night. I'm not having to take something to go to sleep. You feel me? I was taking Seroquel to go to sleep. Seroquel is not a non-addictive drug. It don't have no withdrawals from it or nothing like that. The only thing is you can't sleep when you've been so dependent on it. I got on it while I was incarcerated and continued to take it while I was incarcerated because I couldn't sleep. Too loud, so on and so forth. And I'm a very hard sleeper. I'm talking about somebody can kick the door in, knock over everything in the living room, and I'm a couple feet away in another room and I wouldn't hear it. So that's how loud prison is. So I say that to say this. Like I always tell you, stay up out of jail. Don't even put yourself in that type of predicament. But nevertheless, let's get into this video, man. People telling me I should chill. And I do want to chill, but it's just funny to me. I said in prior videos of why I took his videos down off my page, why I don't promote him no more, why I don't drop his links, why I won't be paying him no more, none of that stuff, because brother wanted to disassociate himself with me, so we're going to disassociate ourselves completely. That's why I changed the names on the videos, so on and so forth, and we'll continue to do it every video I see up of him. That's just what it is, man. I gave brother a platform, and it was something secretly always there. You know, this for example, this is how I know something was always there with some type of jealousy or competition, right? This is how I know. When you get into an argument about a person, right? Let's say me and whoever watching this, the viewer, right? Greg, Chasing Hunted, Craig Miller, Ernest Bay, Islam to you, Big Five to you, SB, Von Neal, whoever out there listening. Okay, we get into an argument. I say, man, you always giving me some bold lines on the bets and telling me to take it, man. I just put $200 up thinking I was going to hit because you're supposed to be the sports betting guru. And we get into an argument from me saying that to you. And then you say, oh, well, you think you better than me. You think you got a better house than me. Oh, because I showed you this house, you think I'm poor. What does that got to do? How does that equate to each other? What's the same thing? Oh, man, I don't like that cake. Oh, well, I don't like your mom and your girlfriend you brought over here. So that was always there, right? So one reason, and I can see it going a little left, because I started to see things. Like I always say it. I always say the line, like I always told you. Suspect no evil, no until you see it. Once you see it, forget it not. I seen the evil. I've been seeing it from when we was in prison. But like I said, I'm the type of person to always make an excuse for a person. Like, oh, man, he been locked up 30 years of his life. He don't know no better but to act barbaric. He don't. This is, and mind y'all, dog. I'm not a street guy no more. All the stuff I did in the past, that's null and void. It's null and void. I'm a tax-paying citizen. You do something to me, I'm gonna tell on you. I ain't doing. I'm done, man. I'm done. Shout out Jada once again. That's one guy I put my hand. He ain't do nothing. He ain't press charge, none of this stuff, man. But just about a year and a half ago, I ran across a guy that stole my identity because he moved in with my ex-girlfriend and my stuff was there. He stole my identity and was using my stuff, talking crazy to me on Facebook. I seen him. I'm talking about beating. Beat him. Tell me why he called the police and tell on me and the girl. I went to the room. She thought he wasn't coming back. He couldn't get to where he was going, so he came back. I hear the room door pop open. I said, oh, man. I go over there and look. Oh, it's homie. Whooping. He tell on me and her. And you can ask him. You can ask him. We put her in the video. She confirmed all this. He said me and her jumped him. He didn't even fight back, but he was talking all this blood, gangster stuff. Just like the situation I went to prison for. Guys come over there 5 deep, turn up on me. D'Angelo Short, Gregory Lawson, Marmar McClendon, Gregory Lawson, Philip Lawson, and it's another guy that was there, and another person, right? These guys, oh, I'm East Side, I'm DFL, I'm 7 Mile, I'm 6 Mile. They come over there to do something to me. I turn up, all them boys come to court. D'Angelo Short didn't come to court. Yes, he did. He came to the first court day. He didn't come to none of them. Tell me why DeMar McClendon was even at my sentencing date. He was at my sentencing date. Yeah. And I got the paperwork. Gangster. Gang banged out. Killer drug dealer. Right? This is what he portrayed it. He was doing his thing, whatever. But soon as things don't go as let's get him out the picture by any means because we want something that he got. This is how the game goes. So don't think I'm going to be up here gangster with nobody. That's why I do this stuff, man. If it was real beef and I was beefing with somebody like me and Tone, shout out to Tone, 12th Street Tone, Black TC. Shout out that boy. Them boys is real. He changed his life too. I commend him. Them boys really about that action. I got bullet wounds from all these just face shots, all this stuff. I got from drama with them boys. And I never got on the internet once and said F them guys on Facebook, Instagram, none of that, because I wouldn't, because it's real. It's real. I really respect the shooters that don't just do it for face value. Don't just do it for ego. It's just who they are and what they become. So ain't no front and fabricate. So all this gangster stuff, that's why I tell y'all, man, I don't respect this gangster stuff like that. Now, if you ever hear me rapping about it, this is just image entertainment. This is my disclaimer, and I put that on every album I ever do. This is about making money. This is about an image to sell to people. Don't really go be no gangster, because Rick Ross kids don't go to school with ours. Not Jeezys, not Gucci's. They not on the corner thugging and selling drugs. They telling you a reality that they once lived or that they seen. These is not real active gangsters at the current moment. Like, they gangsters because they're doing work for the community, putting other people on, creating entrepreneurs. That's gangster. Not gangster because they're street activities, all right? This ain't the Young Thugs and the Gunners, man. Those are rare exceptions. You dig what I'm talking about? So, I over-elaborated on that, but to take you back, I seen things going wrong. One thing I seen is that the brother, it was some type of event going on, right? Maybe it was a trauma event or something like that. And I was supposed to go, in which I had every intention to go. But a couple days prior or a day prior to the event, or it might have been a day of. Might have been the day of, man. Or the day after. My best friend, Jessica, God rest her soul, Allah. All praise, man. Be to Allah. And I know she with Allah. Wherever heaven is here, whether it's high, low, the Quran makes no distinction. Intermediates, we don't know. But wherever her beautiful soul is, I told him, my best friend just passed. I'm going through a lot, man. Like, I feel like I'm partly responsible because she should have been able to come talk to me and tell me. As I upload the text message I got from her, like, I didn't want to tell you I was doing this because I always felt like I'm being interrogated and treated like a child by you, so on and so forth, because I be all up in it. So I said that I'm going through this stuff, man. He called me, where you at? Mo, we need the lights. He called me back. Mo, we need the lights. Bring the lights. Bring the camera equipment. Mo, we need you down here. Didn't I just tell you my friend passed on me? It's going to be 10, 15 more of these events, man. If Allah see fit for it to happen. Oh, man, Mo, you want some call back. Hey, Mo, you can't just drop the lights off. What don't he get about my best friend just passed? I'm not in the mood. I'm drunk than a skunk. I don't know no other way to handle it. I told you, when I get in that mode, it take a lot for me to get in that mode. I'm drunk in a skunk, riding around, don't want to be around nobody, burning bridges, burning friends, not far as doing unfoul to them, but talking crazy to them. And I shouldn't have been. You dig what I'm talking about? But that's one strike right there. That was one strike. It's kind of weird. Then the bootlicker activities, right? We've been taking pictures like this, man, right? Masons do it, some do it in their shirt, some do it out, whatever the case may be. The prophet had a picture like this. He know damn well whether we could take a picture like that or not. I don't know if this is a rule or not for real, or if I don't know if people just don't want us to do it because the prophet did it or whatever the case may be, but he did other poses too that I see people do all the time. You're not supposed to take a picture like this or whatever. He go bootleg. Hey, can we take a picture like this? Obviously, if you know to act something like that nobody else know. Even Von Hill. Von Hill is a Moorish American geek. He know everything, right? Me and Von Hill in the picture like this, and you can see it. Me and Von Hill in the picture, it's on Instagram. PettyTupacTv, right? If he don't know it, and you know it, that means, or you got the capacity, you know about it enough to ask, can we take a picture like this? And we've been doing it. We got pictures. Go look at me and his pictures on Instagram. He got them like this. But once he get in front of authority and rank, I'm not going to mention people now because I don't want to keep putting them in this. But when we around this high, revered figure, he all bootlicking. Oh, can we take a picture like this? Obviously, you know if we can take a picture like this or not, homie. You just want to be a bootlicker and show how submissive you are to somebody, right? That was strike number 2. Number 3, I seen him getting too big for his bridges. I told him For the Streets TV, and I got a text message if he want to deny it, but do I have to get in all that? Right. I say For the Streets TV, my man's Ty, 74 Ty want to come down here and do an interview with you. This will be good. This will be another podcast. You branching out. It's just like Michael Strahan said. You get to this level of media by taking all the small jobs. And then when it comes time for the big job, you got experience. Yeah, you got experience. When it comes to big jobs, you got experience. So he get the front like, oh no, he gonna have to pay me. At the time, bro, he only had like 90 subscribers. What is you talking about? Oh, he gonna have to pay me. I'm Mo, just do it. Gotta beg him to do it. We already on our way. I beg him to do it, man. And if he would have kept saying no, I probably would have said I'd have came up out my pocket. Just because to save me the embarrassment and say the disappointment for my man's traveling with his wife and his child. Traveling with his wife and his child. And I made this known to him that he's traveling with his wife and his child to get an OGTV interview. I'm like, dang, y'all getting too big for his bridges. Another strike was when he asked me how much the videos make. I sent him all the analytics, screenshot everything, showed him how much his videos made. And initially I told him I'd give him half of whatever it is. But he complained about, I said on the 21st, when the check hit, I give it to you. He hit me up on the 9th and the 10th. I said the 21st, homie. You hit me up on the 9th, the 10th, the 15th, the 19th. Like, you keep hitting me up about this change, man. Like, and the video's only been up for 2.5 weeks and ain't even been a full 30 days. Not a bad check for 40 minutes of your time, right? 40 minutes worth of footage. It's not what people make in a day at work. More than the people make, damn near double what people make in a day in the work. So anyway, long story short, he hit me up, and I sent him the money, and he like, okay, what you make though? I said, I ain't make nothing off your videos. You seen I showed you everything. No, I'm talking about what you make off yours. Like, Mo, come on, that's like asking people what they check is at work, what they make at work. It's just something that you don't ask. It's common courtesy. But me, I'm thinking like, okay, he been in prison a lot. Probably ain't never held down a job a long time. He probably don't know this to be in social environments that you don't ask people certain things. Like I go to somebody's house and have dinner, then I ask them, hey, what you make a year? If I don't start the conversation off like, okay, you a dental hygienist, you making between $50,000 and $60,000 a year at best. I could double that salary, or I can get you $90,000 a year. If I ain't starting the conversation off like that, I'm not asking you what you made. So that was another strike. Then he throwing these little jabs in his, and you know when he uploaded the video talking, I gotta disassociate myself with him. He doing that over there. Like you had the same videos posted, doing the same thing, man. This is freedom of information, true crime. This is not a religious platform. This is a true crime, prison reform, current events platform where I'm gonna give it to you hood, eloquently, ghetto. This is what it's for, man. Right? Not overreaching. And you said you don't want to do this type of material no more. But I guarantee you, if he don't have enough for monetization status and make some money within a few months, six months max, 6-7 months, I guarantee you he start doing the same type of videos I'm doing. But he might, I'm switching up the names though. Switching up all the names. I'm making stories. It might be true, it might not be. He gonna do the same type of videos when he recognize that, homie, you're not gonna get too much farther. You're not. He gonna switch it up when he not progressing. Gonna switch it up. I promise you that. He gonna be back to doing the same. And he already been doing it here and there, trying to get back. Like, dang, these views ain't going up. Man, I'm trying to download some positive stuff and ain't nobody looking at me. You got to be super special to do a lot of positive stuff, and that's your only content. And get a lot of views and get the notoriety that he want. I gave him the formula. The big feds even gave him the formula. Hey, you can switch up some of your names or such and such, or don't give so much detail or whatever the case, and still give it good to the people. Your progression stopped because the videos aren't good. When you getting all that positive stuff, like you getting Fuqua Babe, doing all the works for the community, the trauma, this, and that, you're supposed to take those videos, edit them, and analyze it, and break it down for the person that don't understand it. When he do certain things, you're supposed to go to the Moorish Holy Quran like I do with and spitting verses and relating them to these current times, because we dealing with an older group of people. They don't quite understand the social media as much as they would like to think. They still got the old school way of thinking, you don't do too much on the internet, you don't do this and that. But it's different these days. It's all public information. Period. It's all public information. It's nothing personal, none of that. This is what a person's been convicted of. This is what he's in prison for. If he didn't do it in the court of law, then he wouldn't be there. Or if he, if he wasn't convicted, I ain't saying that he did it, but if he wasn't convicted, then this is what it is. But we know some people in there unlawfully, but we know some people in there, period. So nobody hit me with the, oh man, you spoke on somebody's case and this and that. It's public information. Dog had 9 witnesses, including his mother and his sister and his son. He did that, homie. Now, can he be redeemed from it? Yeah. But nevertheless, though, the person, a life he took or valuables he took, that's going to always remain with his family. They lost somebody too. Game said it best, karma come quicker on the other side of the gun. That's something I got to teach my son. And those are big facts. Oh, don't go nowhere. Oh, no, it's going to get juicier. Oh, it's getting juicier. Hold on. It's going to get juicier, y'all. I'm stressing. I had to get the square out. Not stressing about him. I'm stressing about jumping back, flying fresh, and doing things like I should be doing them. I took a loss for a long time, case after case, losing and bonding people out and bondsmen and all this stuff, man. Loss after loss. Paying people, don't go to court on them. Here, you need some money to move? All right, we ain't good. Hey, don't go to court on dog. We done lost a whole lot of bags, everything. Trust and believe. If you've been rock bottom once, and not only once, twice, not only twice, 3 times, you know how to get it back, man. And I ain't in rock bottom. Thank God a lot for my support system. Thank God a lot for my support system. We got the paperwork on the way. Oh, that's what I'm looking down for. We got more paperwork on the way. I only got a little glimpse of what it was, but it wasn't too detailed and accurate. So the case that you got convicted of, I think that was like 90s or 2000s or whatever, the armed robbery. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's on the way. Had to order that. Look at that. Oh. I'm going to teach y'all something that I learned in the joint, man. Sitting down thinking, pondering, philosophizing, whatever the word is, philosophy, whatever. Teach y'all something. The man who always pointing is the one you got to watch for what he pointing about. The man that's always super tough, super gangster. That's the one you got to worry about for being a coward. The man that's always saying he bold, he bold, he bold, he gay. That's who you got to watch for that's being gay, and which ain't nothing wrong with it, if that's what it is. Being bold and this, and that. Those the ones you got to watch. I say in the bar, I don't know it all, but I kind of got the game figured out. The one to do all the pointing is the one you got to watch for what he pointing about. The man who does all the pointing, the one you got to watch. The man who sits upon paths sits upon corners of paths and points the way, but does not go. It's just a pointer, and the block of wood can do the same. He can go spit all these verses from the Moorish Holy Quran. But the Prophet also said something along the lines, don't quote me on the verbiage, but he says something like a beggar people or it boiled down to this. A person with low finances cannot enjoy his highest degree of spirituality. A man with no economics cannot enjoy his highest degree of spirituality, right? Meaning that if I'm poor and I'm hungry all the time, I can't pay my light bill, this and that, how can I truly be happy? How can I truly say God is working wonderful for me? He's a pointer. He don't follow the path. He don't follow the path that he pointing to. If so, tell him to show you his bank accounts or what job he got. He upload videos. Oh yeah, we out here feeding the homeless, this and that. None of that came out your pocket, homie. I know where it come from. We ain't gonna get into all that though. But oh yeah, you're not putting none of that in there. Not go on my Instagram. Go on my page. I'm not passing out just anything at all. And ain't nothing wrong with passing out soup, sandwiches, whatever it is that you can give back to the people. That's what you do. But I went in my pocket on my own dime. Me and Jessica Barber, God rest her soul, she wanted to do it more than me once I brought up the idea. We went and got $190 worth of wings. Fried lemon pepper wings. We got the big pans of baked macaroni. Ask Ken Street Monster Baby, big pan. The fried corn. I put the roux together, fried the corn. No juice on it, fried that giant. You got more corn? They didn't come back ask for more chicken. They asked for more corn and more macaroni. Jessica put that macaroni down. I seasoned that thing up. I said, just put it together. I'm gonna season it up. Boy, I'm black. Ooh, I'm black gold. I'm Asian. I seasoned that thing up. Ooh, out my own pocket, soul food. You feel me? Go look on my page, the rib dinner. You feel me? And I don't know how to go get donations from people. I don't know how to do it. I'm ignorant. I need more people that's on the same page as me that I feel comfortable around to help the people more. You did what I'm talking about? So people got ideas and suggestions, drop them down there where I can go, how I can do it, who I can talk to, and so I won't have to come up out of my pocket as much. Because I ain't tripping. Because as long as I get money, I got to pay my tithes for it. I ain't paying to no church or no charity that I don't know where to go to personally. I hit the ground and do it myself. Yeah. Oh, and it's not the first time. Go back to Walnut, all ice cream for the kids, Coast, things like that. Yeah, when I was getting money hustling, I paid my tithes for it. That's why when I got caught and the officer went in the car, looked it up, picked up the bottles, I could have been in prison right now 10 years. Easy. He picked up the bottles and put the dogs in the car. Word to Allah. My ex Chris, get on there. Word to Allah. I could have been in prison. Police popped the trunk, ran the dogs everywhere twice. He looked at the bottles. When he shook them, it didn't sound like no pills was in there. I know that for a fact. And the worst thing I got was like a $50,000 bond. The bail bondsman wanted $3,000 or $4,000 to get me out, and the car towed, and right back out. Right back out. Allah's good, cause I paid them tithes for it, man. Even when I'm doing wrong, I pay them tithes for it. But let's look at this. Let's look at this. Oh, it's more on the way. Oh, don't get it twisted. It's more on the way. This guy's so gangster, he told on himself and insinuated he knew about another crime. Now look at this. A. Young Gill, and I'm gonna post the paperwork and the link, right? Defendant was convicted of being a felon of possession of a firearm and was sentenced as a fourth habitual offender. Wait, hold on. You was sentenced as a fourth habitual offender and got 9 months to 10 years imprisonment? No, they didn't drop the. It didn't say that it dropped the habitual. It said he was a fourth offender already. Already after 18-year bit for armed robbery. You already had a pistol case. You already. Okay. Defendant appeals his right, and we affirm. On July 4th, 2012, Detroit police officers Jessica McDonald, Deron Dodson, and Lamar Penn were on routine patrol when they observed a white 1993 Chevy van with a temporary license plate parked in front of a vacant house. At the time, defendant was walking across the grass toward the vacant home. Penn testified that he exited the vehicle, and when defendant saw Penn, didn't even try to run. Didn't even try to run in the house, wherever this abandoned place was. Didn't even try to run in whatever smokehouse or whatever it was. Didn't even try to run. This is the guy mentality, right? I'd have took off. I'm keeping my... Boy, I took off and threw that thing so far. Penn testified that he exited the vehicle, and when defendant saw Penn, he tossed the handgun on the ground near the van and exclaimed, he yelled. He tossed the gun in front of the police and said, "Man, I got to carry a gun because this is the murder capital and I just witnessed a murder down the street." McDonald, he said, this is what he did. Police, hey, come here. Hey, man, I got to keep a gun. It's the murder capital. I just witnessed a killing down the street. Probably hoping like, oh, you seen the murder? You seen Duke and them kill dog? You seen Duke and them kill dog? Big facts. Link gonna be on here. He was hoping. They said, what's up with the murder? They probably already had the information though. Or maybe not, I don't know. 9 months as a fourth habitual with a pistol. Your second gun case, you just got a felon in possession. Your second gun case? I thought that was 5 years, homie. Mandatory 2 on the first one. I thought it was 5 years. Mandatory 2 on the first one, unless the gun board see otherwise. 98% of people getting, 95% of people getting them 2 years. That's the first offense. The second offense, after already got an 18-year bit for armed robbery and you in possession of a weapon again, in front of the police. Man, Dodson, Penn, man, it's the murder capital, man. I gotta keep a gun on me, man. I gotta keep a gun. I just witnessed a murder up the street. This is paperwork. This the gangster guy running around screaming he a gangster. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangster. And for those saying, oh, you should have started with me. You shouldn't have kept going. Should have posted a video calling me the controversial queen. He called me the controversial queen. But you go a few videos back, he be giving me my praise. Excuse me, not praise. Allah only do praise. But he giving me my honors. Never said you want to step in the joint. All you heard was other Moors, though. You never put in work on nobody else but Moors. That's what your reputation was. Your own brothers. That's what you go out seeking. And you a bootlicker too. You taking pictures. I'm not even gonna say his name. We just gonna say S. You a bootlicker because he come around. You all taking pictures of him, videos, smiling with him in it. But you was just talking crazy. You was the same one told me put his finances on blast and asked him questions about his money and stuff. And I specifically told you, I say, nah, but what he got, and that was another strike too when you wanted me to do that. Oh man, when you was in the joint, he pushed his hand away from you. He never pushed his hand away from you. He was one of the few, him and Rubber Bay counts to say, hey man, why BL got choppers? No man, he about to go home. What the hell? You better pay somebody else to. I wasn't involved because it was pressure to do it or nothing like that. I got a lot of beef and I'm paranoid. I'd rather have a few choppers. I've done too much. Brother was always there for me. You feel me? In there, he this and that. Nah, but just a minute ago he was this and that, and he wasn't real. He got to catch the fade when he see me. This and that. It's good that you can mingle with him and all that stuff like that, but don't be a bootlicker and fake, man. That's just fake, man. That's what you are. Why people might like you more than me. And then you did a lot more time than me. You did a lot more time with guys than me. So of course they'll like you better than me. They don't know me. They like, this kid, probably young, guys old enough to be my grandfather, my father. You feel me? Like they could drink 40s with you and listen to NWA and remember the times at Jackson State Correctional Facility or MR. You feel me? Y'all got more to like. Duh, but all the hustlers and stuff like that, the Goodmores and the people that see bigger and better things, they rock with me. So long as I got a guy, Von, he'll hit me up every now and then, preach to me for 2 hours, damn near, giving game and dropping jewels and stuff that I didn't know, that's fine with me. As long as people in them Dismal Crips, Rummer Bay, CC Bay hit me up and get in touch with Tyler Rip, Smith Bay, Smithfield. As long as them type of guys get with me. Ernest Bay, and as long as them guys get with me, we got Campbell Hill. As long as that guy hit me up on FaceTime, showing me, it's like that. That's what mattered to me, man. The people that rock with me, understand what I'm doing, and want me to be prosperous and have no jealousy or envy in their heart towards me, man. The day will come where we all got to stand on something. And I stand on what I do. I stand on it. I got no real beef with nobody, man. But don't play these internet games with me. If you was born in the 60s and the 70s, don't play these internet games with me. You're not going to win. You might be able to punch back and jab, but in the long run, as long as you keep winning. You see how 50 Cent was clowning Rick Ross and it was all good and gravy? But who's still relevant in music and to the culture right now outside of the TV stuff? For a long time, before 50 got in this TV stuff heavy, Ross stayed consistent. All the way through. Tyler, the Creator. All that weirdo, this and that. He stayed. His career only been doing this. And he's still around. He's still relevant. He's still in great social circles. You dig what I'm talking about? It's a difference in this game. I'm in it for the long run. I ain't in it for right now. If you was born in the 70s, don't play these internet games with me, man. This loud card, man. Don't play these games with me, man. You can't. You ain't gonna win. And if you do win, I'll take it here. But nevertheless, I was real about who I was, man. Who I am. And it's only more realness to come as I grow, man. Peace and blessings be to y'all. Big Five, man. Oh, remember one thing, too, before I Big Five, y'all. You fight me. One more thing. Suspect no evil and know until you see it. Once you see it, forget it not. You dig what I'm talking about? Never, ever, ever, ever do it, right? Proper preparation prevent poor performance. PFAP, PFAP, prepare for all probability. A man who stands upon the corners of paths and points the way but does not go is just a block of wood. Excuse me, it's just a pointer and a block of wood can do the same thing. A block of wood I can set up right now with a sign on to say go that way, and I ain't gotta follow you. I'm going to a destiny that's not unsure. You haven't been there. You haven't put in the work. You're not even in position in life to even call yourself an OG. That's why I don't call myself OG. You're not even positioned enough to even reach down to somebody financially or spiritually and bring them up for the long run. You're not. The brother Marcus Mazai Garvey, God Allah rest his soul. Nothing more dangerous than a man who poor. A beggar nation, a beggar people cannot obtain this highest degree of spirituality, not at all. Yeah, you wield all them big words and try to sound extra smart, raising your soul too high so you can be despised. Nobody like nobody that's too smart, man. It's in the teaching since you want to wield all the words, stuff like that. You can't mess with me in nothing in the Morris Holy Quran or the one-on-ones. How about we beef like that? How about we get a middleman on a video or something like that, or in person, and you debate me on anything? I'll smoke you. Peace and blessings be to y'all. Big Five.
I ain't do it. It was a copyright infringement.
Big old beautiful banners. I spend money. Everything. Yeah.
I was doing that. That was hot.
Yeah, I was doing the
Yeah.
they was eating that up.